Hello everybody, welcome here to the Wrestling Roundup. I am here. This is a CPU versus CPU match with Daniel Bryan and Wade Barrett. So yeah, let's get into the Wrestling Roundup. I have a bit of a message at the end, so stay tuned. Anyways, Raw started out with SummerSlam Fallout. It was just a great Raw in my opinion, you know. So the show started out where it was like where John Cena came out. And he's like, and it was basically, he said that he gives Daniel Bryan respect for just for giving him a great fight and stuff, and that he talked about his elbow injury, and that he got it like before the SummerSlam match, and so that he was going to leave for 6 months to have surgery and rehab and have it heal and stuff. So yeah. It looks like we're gonna be seeing Cena come back after in March, I think. 6 months from August is March, right? I don't know. I'm too busy to do math. But anyways, I give Cena a lot of respect because of working with that softball of fluid. It's what somebody else called it. I thought that was funny, but no, I wouldn't, me just being a kid, so, I couldn't really compare, but I would have never been able to frickin' do that, like, just to work with a frickin' elbow injury in matches and stuff, but, he's been wrestling for more than 10 years and stuff, so, he's used to it. Anyways, so then he introduced Daniel Bryan. He said he's freaking mad about Randy Orton. Stephanie McMahon came out. She said to calm down. Security eventually came out and took Daniel Bryan away, and he's like, I'll be back. Anyways, I swear, every freaking crowd loves Daniel Bryan. I freaking swear. Every single crowd I would run into Daniel Bryan. It's just crazy. He has a lot of, and I don't want to say intensity, but I don't know what to say. I just don't know. He has a lot of charisma with the crowd and stuff, and I respect that. Anyways, at the end of the day, or no, not at the end of the day. We still have the CM Punk part. Anyways, CM Punk came out. He made, he was acting all super mad and poop, and this guy, apparently this fat dude in the front row was booing CM Punk, so he started shouting at him like he normally did when he was a heel. So I was like, heel turn, but no heel turn, but. So, eventually Curtis Axel came out, and Paul Heyman, and it was like, if you are still there after the commercial break, Axel will come and fight you. And it was so weird, because who the frick would say after the commercial fight? Because that makes no freaking sense. And as the screen that you're looking at right now is looking 10 times different than my computer screen. My God. But they never really had a match. They just had an all-out brawl, which I thought was cool because brawl. I think CM Punk could turn into a brawl person just because he brawls with everybody. Or Brock Lesnar brawls with everybody. So I guess it's just growing off Brock Lesnar and stuff. Anyways, and boom, knocked into the cage. But I love the intensity from Punk. He's just that person who can freaking just go out there, and I'm tongue-tied with words, so I don't know what to say, but he has a lot of intensity. He can play his character really well. So, and that's what I enjoy about CM Punk. Whether he's face or heel, he goes out there and he enjoys it. So, yeah. Anyways, at the end of the day, they had the Randy Orton Championship Symposium or some poop, and it was like I don't know. It was weird because they had championship symposium, and it was like the McMahon family, and they came out and they came out and they freaking I forgot. Yeah, they were like, "Oh, we deserve respect." Like they basically, the whole McMahon family just turned heel, and they just went all out. Boos from freaking everywhere. Sorry about that. Breathing into the microphone. I'm sorry about that. But boos from freaking everywhere. Everywhere. McMahon family just getting a lot of heels and boos and stuff. It was just weird. And then they introduced Randy Orton, who got even more boos. It was so freaking crazy. But that's just awesome about wrestling. The crowds. They know who to like. And Wade Barrett reversed twice. I've never seen somebody do that. Oh, reversed 3 times. But it looks like Wade Barrett's gonna win. If he reverses this, I swear. Let's watch. Oh, he didn't reverse it. Oh, that sucks. Anyways, but they're like, but Randy Orton talking about how he owes all of his respect to Triple H for pedigreeing Daniel Bryan and stuff. And it was an enjoyable promo from the McMahons and Randy Orton. If they space this out well, I do think that there will be a 5-on-5 tag match, like Team WWE versus Team McMahons. I think that would be one of the greatest matches of Survivor Series. That's my opinion. Anyways, a while ago I hated that the McMahons were getting into this, but now I understand why. Triple H plays in this storyline so freaking well, and it's unbelievable how, like, 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks ago, I was like, I hate this, they're ruining the storyline, blah blah blah, and now I am all over it. I just love what they are doing with these guys. And so, yeah. Also, I don't, and what the frick? You see that glitch? Oh my god! He wins! Automatic victory! Alright, well, looks like we're gonna have to look at the loading screen at the end. But anyways, I don't know if these guys were originally corporate, but the Shield, I feel like, is corporate because all the 3-on-1 matches that happened, and like them being guard for the championship symposium or whatever that's called. So that's just weird. I just didn't know. But if you knew, good for you. Anyways, we've gone 8 minutes, and I haven't even talked about the whole Raw, so we're gonna move on. Main event: Kingston and the Usos versus the Shield. This was a fun tag team match. They kept the pace up. It was more interesting than most of the matches that you see, and it was more than your regular, tag team formula match and stuff. And I'm just gonna press exit because I'm bored. But that's just, I enjoyed this match a lot. And especially Kingston and the Usos versus the Shield. I'd expect somebody like Rob Van Dam, or maybe, Big Show or Mark Henry or somebody. It's good to see that Kingston's coming up. The Shield eventually won, but Kingston and the Usos I thought were great in this match, and I feel like the Shield. And I said this last week, but I can't express this enough. I do feel like the Shield is going to possibly break their stream of just losing, break the stream of winning and winning and winning. I don't feel all that great about the Shield anymore. I do think they need to break up. It was it was sad. I don't want to say it was sad, but it was sad, the ending at SummerSlam where Roman Reigns speared Rob Van Dam, and that was like the end of that match, which sucked. I wanted Ambrose to win over clean, so stuff happens. But I do think the Shield is going to break up sometime soon. Anyways, anyway, I keep saying I'm sorry. Anyways, all right. Impact Wrestling, the Aces and Eights versus the Main Event Mafia. Whoever gets pinned has to leave TNA. And they really slipped this one, because I thought, holy crap, 5 or 6 people are gonna leave TNA for good. But they really slipped me a couple weeks ago when they said that the winner would freaking that the loser, whoever got pinned, would leave, not the whole team, just the one person. So I was like, you freaking TNA, I swear. Anyways, this is an okay match. I didn't enjoy it as much as Kingston and the Usos versus the Shield, but I think it was pretty good. A couple of messes, and when I say messes, I mean like whenever you have like a 6-man or 8-man or 10 or more, you're guaranteed to have like a mess in an all-out brawl 5-on-5. So it was just weird. It was just weird how many like all-out brawls that they had. And so everybody's probably if you haven't already looked up, you're probably wondering who was the 5th person to represent the Main Event Mafia. Who was it? AJ Styles. And I was so confused because they never gave us a reason why he turned heel, and now you have him turn face all of a sudden. I understand that Kurt Angle has to go through rehab and stuff, but you couldn't have got somebody else. Austin Aries. I mean, not Austin Aries. I'm sorry. Jeff Hardy. Hulk Hogan, maybe. I'm trying to think of somebody else that I just thought of, but I forgot. But yeah, here's how he turned face. It started playing as Evil Ways. Evil Ways, his normal song. And once he got to the entrance ramp, it went dun, and went that long break. It switched to his old theme, where it was like rising high, and he broke out of his jacket and hat and all that, and he was wearing the blue and white attire that he used when he was the Phenomenal One. And and the crowd absolutely blew up for AJ Styles. This was just, I had to turn my TV down because of how much they were like screaming and cheering for AJ Styles. Again, as much as I'm excited for AJ that he's joining the Aces and Eights as a face, it's really, I found it really weird that they had him turn face. So anyways, the winner ended up being AJ or the Main Event Mafia when they pinned Devon clean. So it looks like Devon is out of the company for good. I don't know if they had his contract cut or like his contract ended and they didn't want to split anymore, so they had him lose the match. But there's SmackDown. It was Daniel Bryan versus Wade Barrett inside of a steel cage. Daniel Bryan ended up beating Barrett, I think. I don't want to check because I don't want to screw up my recording. But I'm pretty sure Daniel Bryan won. If not, yeah. And so it was a nice ending. It was a well done match. I enjoyed that. And the electric chair drop is one of my favorite moves. I don't know why. It's just so unique. And Wade Bear hit one of those, and I was just like, yeah, and stuff. I don't know. But in the end, Danny Bryan was celebrating. He then exited the cage. He pinned him with the Shining Wizard. I think that's gonna start out to be his new finisher, sort of how Del Rio's thing is now the super kick. I think Daniel Bryan's gonna like start using the Shining Wizard a lot now. So yeah, so yeah, nice ending, well done. And at the end, Daniel Bryan escaped the cage, and he's celebrating, and out of nowhere, Randy Orton just comes and RKO's him. So, any matches confirmed for Night of Champions? I was about to say SummerSlam. Night of Champions. Yes, they did announce Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton on SmackDown. Which is weird. I thought they would announce it on Raw, but you know, it made sense to announce it on SmackDown. So I'm okay with that. But anyways, these are my thoughts of last week's Wrestling Roundup. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had a little message. I'm starting to discontinue a lot of series now. For those of you who still haven't noticed, I did discontinue the Attitude Era series because I didn't really enjoy filming it. You know, I just didn't feel the love of filming it. I'd just rather like go play it when I want and not have to upload a whole bunch every once in a while. I also stopped the Universe mode and King of the Ring. Why? I just don't feel I want to unlock stuff because I don't have the Microsoft points to get Accelerator, which gives you everything. And keep doing Universe mode. That sort of like stops the whole thing. So that's why I stopped that. I also stopped King of the Ring just so I could get Booker T because I freaking love his moveset. So that's a couple other stuff. And I have a new idea. I have a new idea for the Wrestling Roundup, like what we could do. So instead of doing this every week, we could do this every show. We could always do this the following morning on when it goes and stuff. Just have the Raw Wrestling Roundup, the main event, Impact, and then SmackDown. Just have it the following morning of when it was filmed, or not filmed, but on TV. For Raw, it would be Tuesday. For main event, it'd be Thursday, and then for Impact, it'd be Friday. And so you get it, you understand. But also, oh yeah, another reason why I want to stop these shows is school is coming up, and I gotta prepare for school because I really haven't been doing much to, keep in track with what's been happening at school and stuff. I gotta get back on track. This is my first year of middle school, so this will be, not fun, but it'll be somewhat of a okay experience for me. But yeah, so all it really is I discontinued all the series that are happening right now, except for the Wrestling Roundup, and don't expect as much videos as you normally get. This past normally I would post videos every other day or so. Don't expect that much. Also, that reminds me, I am so sorry that I never did predictions or results of SummerSlam. And my screen's going black, but I am so sorry that I never did results or things of SummerSlam. I did actually record them, and we actually did watch SummerSlam, but YouTube was just screwing up for me. I had no idea what it was. Or what? I tried to upload it twice, and it just didn't work at all. So that it was just crazy. So sorry that I haven't been uploading videos this past week. It was only because I discontinued the series, and YouTube was screwing up on me. And I want to know from you guys, what do you want to see me do? I don't know what people want to see these days. And, make it wrestling related or something like that. I don't want it to be all out of line, say Minecraft or Call of Duty or any stuff like that. Like, try to keep it wrestling related, whether it's like play a wrestling game or talk about so and so, do so and so. If there's any like games you want to know if I'm into, as much as I hate to say it, I'm into first-person shooters a little bit. I play them every once in a while, just to do it. I'm a level 8 in frickin' Black Ops 2, but that's because I only play every once in a while. And I also love Mortal Kombat. I freaking love it. But the only Mortal Kombat I have is DC Universe versus Mortal Kombat, and that's a pretty fun game overall. So yeah. I'm sorry for everything. I hope I covered everything I wanted to. Sorry that this video is going on for so long. I just wanted to, address everything and see how this works out, because this is going to be a little bit different for me now that I'm going to go back to school. And I want to keep making videos because making videos is so fun. And, it gives me more to do than talk to myself. I'm sorry, but I talk to myself a lot. And we just hit 21 seconds. I like that. But yeah, I like to talk to myself. I only talk to myself just because I'm bored. I would be sitting in school, be really bored, so I'd just start randomly talking to myself. And then people would just like tap on my shoulder and whisper, "What are you saying?" Like, it'd be the funniest thing. So I like doing videos. Eventually, I do want to make money off these, but I can only make money if I get the views. I want to make videos because I love it, and it's just fun for me, And getting all this equipment was, it's awesome to have all this equipment. My own Xbox, my own Hopage laptop. It's just awesome. So I couldn't thank my own self because I saved up money myself to buy all this stuff. So it's just gonna be hard. So bear with me. And let me know what you guys want to see from me, and let me know how you think about the idea of doing a wrestling roundup for every single pro wrestling show except for Ring of Honor, because I don't know what channel that's on. If you know, what channel is it on for DirecTV? Let me know that. All right, anyways, I will see you all